Oscar sends a warning to Lando Norris for the 2025 championship, Ferrari is bringing a new floor upgrade to Japan, and Max at Aston could happen sooner than we expect. Do consider subbing. Let's get into the latest F1 news. Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris have formed a notable partnership at McLaren since the beginning of the 2023 Formula One season. As both drivers gear up for the competitive challenges ahead, Jacques Villeneuve has made a bold claim regarding the dynamics of their team. According to Villeneuve, McLaren cannot prioritize Lando Norris over Oscar Piastri, especially as they both compete for the championship in the ongoing season. Villeneuve emphasizes that Piastri's contract serves as a shield, ensuring he isn't subjected to team orders as long as both drivers remain in contention for the title. This is significant in the high-stakes world of F1, where team strategies can deeply impact the championship race. Before the season opener at the Australian Grand Prix, Oscar Piastri secured a multi-year contract extension with McLaren, locking both of their talented drivers into long-term deals. This development marks a pivotal moment for Piastri, as it not only solidifies his place within the team, but also positions him as a fierce competitor alongside Norris. After the controversy surrounding McLaren's papaya rules from the previous season, both drivers have been vocal about their commitment to a free-to-race philosophy. The F1 2025 season has seen them expressing a willingness to compete openly against each other. Although there was a brief moment in Melbourne when Piastri received a hold position request amid traffic, they quickly returned to racing freely, showcasing their competitive spirits and mutual respect. With a long-term future at McLaren now secured, Villeneuve asserts that Piastri will undoubtedly pose a significant threat to Norris in this year's championship fight. He details that McLaren is ethically bound to treat both drivers equally at this critical stage, making it impossible for them to favor Norris as the team's leading driver. The team's strategy revolves around having a universally accessible car, allowing both drivers to maximize their potential on the track and maintain control of the championship standings. In a season already known for its high stakes, the hidden details of the McLaren MCL39's brake design reveal just how rigorously the team is preparing for a competitive edge. With head-to-head race statistics showcasing the intense rivalry within the team, every detail matters. Norris, while facing challenges with tire management, understands the importance of accumulating points, especially considering Piastri's potential to disrupt his championship ambitions. As we continue following the F1 2025 season, the relationship between teammates often proves to be the most challenging. A conflict between teammates can create an explosive dynamic on the track. In this case, Villeneuve highlights the crucial aspect of Piastri's contract, which provides him with the necessary protection from being overshadowed by Norris. This balance of competition and teamwork is what will make the upcoming races even more thrilling to watch. As McLaren drivers navigate the season, the tension and excitement will only grow. Fans can expect gripping races where both Piastri and Norris will be pushing their limits together, making each lap a battle not just for the championship and Roue Thierry, but also for supremacy within their own team, as both Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri navigate the competitive waters of Formula One. McLaren is committed to allowing its drivers the freedom to fight for the championship. Team principal Andrea Stella has made it clear that there will be no team orders unless absolutely necessary, emphasizing fair competition at the forefront of their strategy. Stella believes that the spirit of competition drives not just their internal dynamics, but the entire Formula One atmosphere. As each race unfolds, skills on the track will determine who shines, pushing both drivers to elevate their performance. This dedication extends from the strategic management of the team, where preparation for various scenarios is a crucial aspect of success. Reflecting on past experiences, Stella expressed pride in how the two drivers have interacted, highlighting their professionalism and collaborative spirit. However, he also acknowledges that there's always room for improvement, drawing lessons from races like Monza, where the team recognized areas to enhance their approach. Interestingly, while Stella refers to the guidelines as principles instead of strict rules, it's evident that McLaren seeks to balance competition with teamwork. The drivers understand and fully support this philosophy, prioritizing the team's interests above their personal ambitions. As we look ahead, Formula One remains a landscape rife with unpredictability. With the 2025 driver lineup confirmed and intriguing dynamics at play, fans eagerly await how these storylines unfold on the track. Expect thrilling matchups, strategic battles, and potentially dramatic moments as the season progresses. The race schedule promises exciting challenges ahead for McLaren and its drivers, making every event a pivotal moment in their quest for glory. With the focus firmly on collaboration and competition, this promises to be a season filled with memorable races and fierce rivalries. Keep an eye on the high-octane drama that is Formula One. The blend of strategy, speed, and skill makes it an exhilarating spectacle for fans and a thrilling arena for the drivers. With every race, the championship narrative deepens, and we eagerly anticipate what's to come. Yuki Tsunoda is set to make his debut as a Red Bull Racing driver at his home race in Suzuka. This is a significant milestone for the young Japanese talent who has been making waves in the Formula One circuit. Recently, Red Bull's Helmut Marko confirmed that Tsunoda has undergone several simulator sessions, which have yielded very good feedback. These simulator sessions took place after the Chinese Grand Prix, allowing Tsunoda to familiarize himself with the team's vehicle dynamics. This weekend at the Japanese Grand Prix marks a major turning point for him, as it will be the first time he pilots the RB21 in a real-world race setting. Previously, Tsunoda had the opportunity to test the RB20 in Abu Dhabi last year, but now he faces the challenge of adapting to the latest model on home soil. Marko shared that Tsunoda's initial impressions of the RB21 were positive, highlighting how crucial his experience is, especially when compared to teammate Liam Lawson. The decision to swap drivers was not made lightly. Tsunoda brings with him valuable racing insights and technical expertise that the team is excited to leverage. As we move into the heart of the action, it's essential to appreciate Marko's acknowledgement of Tsunoda's contribution. In his 5th year in the sport, Tsunoda has shown formidable growth, and his very solid technical feedback after his simulator runs is a testimony to his capability and readiness for the upcoming race. It's fascinating to see how this driver swap came about. Tsunoda has consistently expressed confidence in his ability to excel with Red Bull Racing, emphasizing that he is the right man for the job. The feedback from his simulator sessions not only reassures the team, but also sets the stage for what fans can expect in the thrilling competition at Suzuka. With the Japanese Grand Prix just around the corner, eyes will be on Tsunoda as he navigates this pivotal moment in his career. The combination of youthful enthusiasm and hard-earned experience will undoubtedly make for an exciting race weekend. Fans are eagerly anticipating how Tsunoda will perform as he represents not just Red Bull, but his home nation as well. Stay tuned as we follow Yuki Tsunoda's journey this weekend, exploring the thrills and challenges he'll face on the track. It's a story of determination, skill, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in the fast-paced world of Formula One. In a significant twist for Yuki Tsunoda, he's made the leap to Red Bull, just in time for the home race of both him and his team Honda. This move has sparked discussions and speculation among fans and analysts alike. Tsunoda's promotion not only illustrates his growth, but also highlights the rapid pace of change in F1. Last year's Bahrain Grand Prix served as a pivotal moment for Tsunoda, encouraging him to recalibrate his racing approach. This pivotal change was fueled by some crucial lessons that he learned from the challenges faced during the race, emphasizing that adaptation and resilience are key components for success in the highly competitive sport of Formula One. Reflecting on his journey, Tsunoda has showcased growth, notably quashing previous criticisms regarding his technical feedback. This newfound confidence is a testament to his evolution as a driver, showing that he has a deeper understanding of the cars and their setups than previously believed. Marko, a significant figure at Red Bull, acknowledged that Tsunoda had anticipated this transition all along, even admitting that the speed of the change was surprising. Meanwhile, Liam Lawson's current status at Red Bull indicates that while he's been moved aside, there remains hope for his future prospects within the team. Helmut Marko's confidence in Lawson suggests a potential path forward for the young driver, indicating that the competitive landscape in Formula One requires all racers to remain adaptable and optimistic in the face of uncertainty. Amid these significant developments, we can't ignore McLaren's resurgence, which has prompted speculation about a potential Red Bull connection. The intricate links between teams in F1 often lead to fascinating outcomes. Keep an eye on how these stories develop. As we gear up for the upcoming races, follow us for more insights into the highs and lows of F1. Whether it's learning about surprising driver lineups or examining the statistics that shape this thrilling sport, there's never a dull moment in the world of Formula One. So, buckle up as we dive deeper into these stories and celebrate the rich tapestry that is racing. Kimi Antonelli made a remarkable debut in Formula One, finishing 4th and securing his first points in the sport. This young talent, just 18 years old, demonstrated not only skill but also resilience during a challenging race in Australia, where he had to navigate difficult driving conditions. Despite facing setbacks, including qualifying 16th and encountering floor damage, Antonelli emerged as a standout performer among the rookies. In the race, he showcased his ability to adapt, climbing up to 4th place by the end, just 1.7 seconds behind his more experienced teammate, George Russell. The race was fraught with challenges for rookies, as several fellow competitors crashed out early on. In fact, Antonelli was the only rookie to finish, emphasizing the gravity of his accomplishment. His only error came during the race when he briefly lost control and spun off the track. Thankfully, he managed to recover without damaging his car. Following the race, while celebrating with family and friends, Antonelli received a text message from Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff. This message served as both praise for his performance and a reminder for the future. Antonelli humorously shared that the message concluded with a clear capitalized warning: "In future, stay away from white lines and grass." Despite the cautionary note, Antonelli remains unfazed, playfully suggesting that Wolff might have been more frightened by the incident than he was. His lighthearted perspective showcases his confidence as he moves forward in this high-pressure world of Formula One racing. As for the Mercedes team and Toto Wolff, their commitment to nurturing talent like Antonelli indicates a promising future for the team. The search for emerging drivers has become a crucial part of their strategy, ensuring they remain competitive in this ever-evolving sport. Speaking about his recent race, the Italian driver shared how much his confidence was boosted, especially after feeling a bit anxious leading up to the event. He noted, "It was a really good boost of confidence, definitely." This experience allowed him to feel more relaxed, as he confessed that during his first weekend, he felt quite stressed. He added, "I was a bit nervous because everything was new." Yet, participating in such a challenging race proved to be beneficial for his self-assurance. Reflecting on the race conditions, he mentioned that the track was particularly slippery at the start due to cold tires, which made navigating the circuit quite tricky. "The conditions were really tricky. The grip was very low," he explained, citing the many white lines on the track. Fortunately, both he and his team successfully managed the situation, with the team's guidance playing a crucial role throughout the race. He acknowledged their support, stating, "I'm really happy how the team and I managed." He concluded on a positive note, emphasizing that while he gained confidence, he was mindful not to let it get to his head, saying, "So definitely a good boost of confidence, but not too much." In another topic regarding Formula One, there's been a buzz about the potential return of V10 power units, last used in the 2005 season. This idea has generated interest among team bosses who are addressing its feasibility for the future. Additionally, one F1 team principal has recently been recognized by Forbes as a billionaire, highlighting the wealth and influence surrounding the sport. As we look towards the future, there will soon be new leadership in at least one team by 2025, further adding to the ever-changing dynamics of Formula One. In a bold claim, George Russell has suggested that McLaren could win every race based on their current performance, sparking conversations among team bosses about the validity of his statement. As fans, we can look forward to more exciting developments in the sport, And as always, stay updated by following our channels for all the latest F1 breaking news. Max Verstappen's future in Formula One has been a hot topic lately, especially as whispers about a potential move to Aston Martin grow louder. Former F1 driver Juan Pablo Montoya believes that such a switch is not just possible, but inevitable. Currently, Verstappen is tied to Red Bull until the end of the 2028 season. However, speculation is swirling that he might explore new horizons before that contract is up. Montoya has insights into when this transition could happen, especially given Verstappen's previous flirtations with other teams. Last season, Red Bull experienced a tumultuous period both on and off the track. During that time, Verstappen was linked with a move to Mercedes, especially as the team sought a successor to the legendary Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen didn't completely dismiss the idea at the time, which set the stage for more speculation. Eventually, he reaffirmed his commitment to Red Bull, while Mercedes turned their sights on the young Kimi Antonelli. However, if Verstappen were to consider leaving Red Bull, Aston Martin emerges as a particularly intriguing option. Under the leadership of Lawrence Stroll, the team has transformed from Force India into a formidable contender on the grid, featuring cutting-edge facilities and the expertise of key personnel like Adrian Newey and Bob Bell. Next season, Honda is set to partner with Aston Martin as Red Bull aligns with Ford for their new engine venture. This change presents a unique opportunity for Verstappen, as it would mean reuniting with Newey and Honda under a refreshed team structure. Montoya predicts that if the 2026 season unfolds showing Red Bull to be less competitive, Verstappen may indeed end up at Aston Martin. He stated, "I think Max will get an offer he can't refuse from Aston Martin." This statement raises the stakes, particularly with the possibility of Red Bull struggling to maintain their dominance. Montoya believes Verstappen may give Red Bull an initial chance to rally and deliver results, allowing time for Newey and the team to gel. Yet, he remains skeptical about Red Bull's capacity to win consistently right away. He noted, "I don't think they're going to start winning a string of races." If Red Bull's new power unit falls short next season, Montoya suggests that Verstappen could be looking for a new home sooner than expected. If Red Bull struggles in year one, he warned, "It wouldn't surprise me if by race 3, Max has already signed with somebody else." This evolving landscape in F1 could mark the end of an era for Alonso if Montoya's predictions come true. As Verstappen's potential move to Aston Martin looms, fans and analysts alike are left wondering how this will reshape the sport and ultimately what Alonso's legacy will be in the face of such changes. Imagine the roar of the crowd as Max Verstappen pulls into Aston Martin's garage, a scenario many F1 fans are speculating about. But what would this move mean for the team and for the legendary Fernando Alonso? Currently, Aston Martin boasts an impressive lineup featuring Alonso, a two-time world champion, alongside Lance Stroll, the team owner's son. If Verstappen were to join, it could signal the end of Alonso's time with Aston Martin. Former driver Juan Pablo Montoya weighed in on this prospect, suggesting that if Verstappen joined the team, Alonso might shift gears from racing to a life of ambassadorship for Aston Martin. Montoya speculates that while Alonso might be upset by the change, it would ultimately be the right decision for the team. The stakes are high as the dynamics shift based on team ownership and loyalty. If Alonso were to step back, it raises a significant question. Would Aston Martin still feel like a family without Lance Stroll's involvement? The essence of the team is closely tied to the Stroll family. Losing Lance might mean losing the essence of what makes Aston Martin special. Montoya warns that if Verstappen's arrival meant sacrificing Lance, Lawrence Stroll might walk away from the team entirely, which would ripple through the entire F1 landscape. As we consider Verstappen's future, he remains under contract with Red Bull until 2028. Yet, he has already been probed about what lies ahead beyond those years. The anticipation among fans is palpable as they ponder whether the Dutch sensation will stay loyal to his current team or explore new horizons, creating a fresh narrative in the world of F1. Stay tuned as we keep an eye on these thrilling developments. The Japanese Grand Prix is just around the corner, and with every race, the plot thickens. Who knows? The next turn could redefine rivalries that have stood the test of time.